Hello, welcome to Gemstone Tarot, checking that the microphone is working. Yes, weekend reading for the 5th and the 6th of February 2022. Moon in Aries for Saturday, then moving into Taurus in the evening in the UK, about 10 to 11 at night, so not really for the whole of the day. Today we are doing an omelette reading. Haven't done one of these for ages, and this is the whole principle about digging in the back of your fridge and finding smelly pepper and some eggs or whatever. I never do that, I have to confess. I'm not chefy enough, I'm not a good enough cook to busk when it comes to food. I can do it when it comes to tarot, but not when it comes to food. So I never risk that, but this is the tarot equivalent of an omelette. So I'm doing an unboxing. I already unboxed them. This is Starcode's Astro Oracle. Ooh, look at that. They've got like a bit missing off the top. That's exciting. So actually this was a new deck, I think. Yes. So this is by Heather Rowan Robbins, artwork by Lucas Lua de Souza. There it is. And they are a mixture. Tap into the powerful energy of ancient astrological archetypes. 56 cards in the deck, and there are different things. So we'll have a look. There are planets, there are astrological signs, there are nodes. There's everything. It's an omelette within an omelette. I know. A bit like a play within a play, but an omelette within an omelette. Okay, what do we need to know? I'm going to give them a big girl shuffle first of all. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, I can tell you what's happening in the street while I'm doing it. There's not a lot happening in the street. There were the dulcet tones of the Hoovers because the cleaners are in the hotels. So that went on for ages. Thought it was sanding, but it isn't. I'm just going to see if I can hear anyone sanding. That's why it's so eerily quiet. You wait until probably about July. This just becomes a cacophony of belt sanders. I know, very exciting. I went out to the local park and tested out some outdoor filming techniques. That sounds a lot grander than it was. I was trying to film some birds. Who knew when you put it into slow motion that the sound goes into slow motion as well? Not me, but you can only learn by doing. I can only learn by doing. Okay, we're going to take that one. Oh, how funny is that? Okay. I think I'm going to like these cards. Oh, sugar lumps. See, no, you just did a big old swear then. I thought I was going to do a swear the other day when I was trying to do in bulk. I was almost certain I was going to call it imbolic. I know, I'm sorry about that. Okay. Well, we're going to have 5 because then it's a kind of a cross. They're very light looking, so I don't think they're going to show up very well on a biddly bop. So we'll just pick them out. Yeah, you actually. No, you. Oof. Hello. Overall energy card. Nice, because these are opposites. Overall energy card is Aquarius, which is collaborate. That's nice, isn't it? Aquarius, of course, rules collaboration, it rules friendships, it rules clubs, societies, the world of people, the collective consciousness for me. Aquarius has like a fizzy, light blue, whatever that is, type quality about it. It's Uranus, isn't it? It's the sign of the inventor. Aquarius is very good at parties, bringing people together, clubs, societies, that kind of thing. So that's our overall energy card, but at the top we have the opposite sign to Aquarius, which is Leo. And this is where things become externalized. So Leo, of course, rules, for me, it rules the actor, the stage, the lion, the pride. It's fixed fire. It's putting into motion. So, for example, if Aquarius were to put together a production, which they very easily could, Leo would star in it, you know? So I feel like there is something here between what goes on in the background and what happens in the forefront. Okay. Then we have two cards of the past, really. We have retrograde, which is review. Now, we've just been through Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde. I don't know if there were other retrogrades, probably. Have a look at the usual brilliant astrologers on YouTube to find that out. But we are coming out of a review period, and I like that. It feels like the review is a collaboration, and what happens now is we bring it forward. But we also get the South Node, which is the past. So it feels like we're being kind of dragged in a way, backwards but also forwards at the same time. And the tension is the tension between what goes on behind the scenes and what you put in front. That's what I get. We have two house cards. We have the 7th house of relationship, how you relate to others, close personal relationships, and the 9th house of exploration. I love this. So this has the whole vibe. It reminds me of Phileas Fogg, you know, that whole kind of wandering traveller, Jupiter, swing, going beyond your limits, travelling beyond your limits in order to come back within your limits. For me, like when writing poetry, there's nothing better than knowing the rules of poetry, like scansion and meter and, you know, rhyme schemes, and then breaking all those rules and then putting them all back again. The tension between having a structure and blowing the structure and then bringing it back is often what lends real kind of weight to creative endeavours. Cripes, where did that come from? Okay, what else was I going to say? There was something important. Relationship. For some of you, I feel like this is a collaborative relationship. It could be a work partnership. It could be meeting somebody in a hobby group, or somebody who's just like you, or somebody you spark with. And with that in mind, I've got, I really hope these are what I think they are, because we're doing the omelette, so it could be anything. Oh my God, no, we've got past life cards. Okay, I thought these were life purpose, but clearly these were meant to be happening. So, stuff it. Let's throw in some past life into the astrological omelette. You. Oh. Yes. Feel like I need 3. Let's see. The birds are on the chimney, looking a bit like squashed bats. They're kind of squished out. I wonder what they're doing. Might be nesting or something. Okay, not a million miles apart. We get spouse, along with imprisonment or slavery. It's a hop, skip and a jump. These are past life cards. Of course, you could have been locked in a marriage. I find past life a strange concept, and I don't know what I think about it, but I certainly don't dismiss it. So whatever this vibe is for you is the right vibe, okay? Because it could be like 10 years ago, that felt like forever. You know, that was a past life. But either way, there's something here to do with the tension of being committed and being free. And then we also get spirituality and religion, which of course, you know, like when people are in captivity, when people are restricted in some way, often their faith is the thing that can't be taken away, you know, their inner world. And it feels like with the spirituality and religion that also there is a tension there, you know, like between church and state. So for example, there is whatever the spirituality was about, and then there is the way that it's written down and interpreted, what they call the hermeneutics. Love that word. Ding ding, hermeneutics. Never thought. God, I hope I'm using it right as well, because I might not be. There's two sets of jackdaws. Hermeneutics, sort of interpretation of scripture. And within that, it of course takes on a kind of new meta meaning. And then people argue about it, and then they lay down laws, and then it becomes a bit institutional. That's the kind of general history. It feels like there is this tension, and it could be showing up just very normally in your life between the spirituality behind things, the thinking behind things, the going back in the retrograde, the self-node past, the way that relationships are coming up, which feels like it has a past life feel. There's an opportunity for connection, an opportunity for restriction, which you may not want, or you might, because sometimes it feels safe and nice. I know, it's weird, isn't it? This is a weird reading. Now, I'm not going to throw that into the omelette, because that would be like putting Ribena in an omelette. It just isn't quite right. I want these. We're going to have the equivalent of putting Worcester sauce in something, or tomato ketchup, which usually makes things better. We're going to have Wisdom of the Oracle. This is the condiment. Today's reading is weird, isn't it? Let me know your thoughts. Nice. The land of milk and honey. The universe wants you to know there is something at the end of the rainbow. I feel like this is a bit past present. It's a bit retrograde future. But I do feel that within that tension there's something really quite special happening, and I don't really understand it. So leave me a comment and please elucidate. Let me know your thoughts. And do subscribe, like and share and all that good stuff, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.